What's going on YouTube? You're watching Fixed by Shaq, and in today's quick video I'm going to show you how to convert any video file into an MP3 audio file. Okay, for example, let's say that you've recorded a video here using your phone, or if you've simply downloaded a video from the internet where you actually fell in love with that specific audio file and you wish to use it for a different purpose. For example, in my case, I can use it to add it as a ringtone on my device or anything else. I'm going to show you how to convert that specific video into an audio file easily here using your mobile device. And I'm going to show you 3 different methods in here. One that works with your iPhone device. The second method will work if you have a computer and you wish to do it on your computer. If it's a Windows computer or a MacBook, do not worry. And then last but not least, I'm going to show you a third-party method as well, which you can also perform on an Android device if you have an Android device or any other mobile device that you do have with you. So regardless of the model of the device that you have, this tutorial will work for you, and it's 100% free. All you need to do is just follow the steps carefully so you do not miss any single step throughout the process. Hey, my name is Shaq, and in this channel I upload tech related issues and content, so if you're into tech content, consider subscribing here to the YouTube channel. Now jumping straight into the video in here, for example, in my case, I was randomly going through my Instagram and I fell in love with the audio of this advertiser in here. Okay, so it's an ad that fell into my iPhone Instagram homepage, and I actually fell in love with this song and I want to convert it into an audio file. Let me quickly play the song so you can actually understand. Okay. Exactly, so this is the song. I fell in love with it and I want to convert it into an audio file in here within my iPhone. So method number 1, first thing we're going to do is simply search for an app called Shortcuts. It's an inbuilt app that comes with your iPhone. You just want to open up Shortcuts real quick and we'll be converting it from here. Now please note that if you're unable to find it here, you can also search it here at the top by simply bringing down the search bar. You want to search for Shortcuts and you'll be good to go. Open up Shortcuts real quick. This is how the app looks like. Now, if you're unable to find Shortcuts, you can be in a situation where you've accidentally deleted it. Don't worry, simply open up App Store real quick and then you want to search for Shortcuts in here. It's an app that you can always download if you don't have it installed with you. There we go. Simply download Shortcuts app and then launch it in order to proceed with the next steps in here. There we go. We do have Shortcuts already opened up. It already open here. We'll have to tap here at the top right corner where we do have this plus icon in here. Now next up, please be very careful in here because if you miss any single step, this will not work for you. We'll tap here at the top, okay, just to rename the name of the shortcut. So let's rename it and I'm gonna call it video to audio converter. There we go. So basically here you can add whatever you wish to add. We're creating a shortcut that will do all the job for us. So name it something that you feel comfortable in doing and then simply tap here on OK and then simply close this little bar down here, bringing it down. Once you do that, you'll be able to see this I little button in here. Simply tap once on it and then you want to turn on show and share shit, which is an important step in here to turn on as well. Next up, we'll tap on done. There we go. We've done the very first step. Next up, we'll tap here on apps and 18 more. Now, all you want to do in here is simply disable every single option that we've got in here. For example, the first one goes. Let's simply clear everything in here that we've got. Okay, there we go. And once we're done clearing everything, we just want to make sure that we turn on this second option which says media. Okay, simply turn it on real quick. Next up, simply tap on OK in here. Next up, we want to tap here on continue under if there's no input. Tap on continue and tap on ask for. It's an important step as well to turn on. Next up, we'll simply tap here on the second action. So tap on search action in here to search for a second action. This second action will be encode. So we want to search for encode media. Here we go. Tap on encode media, and next up, the next thing we're gonna do is simply tap here on this little arrow that we've got right side to side to the shortcut input. Okay, tap once on it and then you want to make sure that you toggle on audio only feature here. Now down here we do have a format and we can change this to which preferred format we wish to actually use. We can use M4A, AIFF, or anything else according to your preference. I would recommend you guys to stick to M4A as it doesn't occupy a a lot of storage in here within your iPhone. Now, we do have other tweaks in here. For example, speed. You can select the speed of the song if you want to make it much faster or much slower. I would just recommend you guys to keep it to normal. There's no point in actually speeding up a song. And then we've got metadata in here if you wish to add the title to that specific track or file that you're creating. For example, I can go with my favorite song or anything like that. You can name it the way you wish to name it, right? So once you're done doing this, you want to close this little arrow in here, and then you want to tap again in search action to add one more action. Now, this action will be a quick look, okay? So you want to tap on quick look and then simply tap once here on encoded media and then simply add a name to the variable in here. For example, I'm going to simply call it A, okay? There we go. Let's call it A, and then we're good to go. Let's close the third action in here, which is quick look. And now we're good to go. We're heading into the last action that we need to add in here. Now, the last action, we'll simply tap here on search action, and then we'll simply search for save. We want to search for save file action. Tap once on save file, and next up you want to tap here on this little arrow once again and make sure that you do have ask where to save option toggled on. It's very important because whenever you're converting that specific video file, you want your phone to ask, hey, where do you wish to save this file, so you can keep it within your files app or anything like that. So once we're done doing this, the next thing we're going to be doing is simply tap here on back real quick, and we're back to all shortcuts. You should be able to see video to audio converter here, which is the shortcuts that we've just created real quick here. Next up, we'll simply close our shortcuts app. Now, let me quickly locate my video file with the audio that I wish to convert. Okay, we've got it right here. Next thing I'm gonna do is simply tap on share real quick in here, and once you scroll down, you'll be able to see the shortcut that we've just created known as video to audio converter, right? See how cool it is. We've just created a setting or a feature in here. So the next thing we're gonna do is simply tap on video to audio converter. It's gonna take you a couple of seconds in here to prepare, and then once it's done, it's gonna ask you once again to select that video, okay? So simply tap on collections or simply locate your video file one more time. Here we go. Here it is. And boom, as soon as you select it, you'll be good to go. This is my video file converted to audio right here. Let me tap on play. There we go. This is now an audio file and no longer a video. Now I'm going to tap on share real quick in here, and then you can also save it into files by tapping here. Tap on save to files real quick, and then you can now select where you wish to save that specific file. For example, I've got it here on my iPhone. Let me go to on my iPhone, and then let me quickly create a new folder here by tapping on these three dots, and then let's go with new folder. I'm going to call it, for example, my audio created. There we go. I'm going to tap on save real quick, then I'm going to tap on save, and there we go. We're good to go. You can also share it directly here through WhatsApp or anything like that by simply tapping on share. Now we're good to go. Let me quickly open up Files app real quick in here, for example, and then if I go back, tap on my iPhone, I'll be able to find that specific file right here, tap on it, and you're good to go. Congratulations, you've just converted your video into an audio file in here real quick. Now jumping into the second method in here, which is the method using your laptop device. In my case, I've got a MacBook in here, but if you do have, for example, a Windows computer device or running a different operating system, these steps are exactly the same. So there we go. First things first, we need to open up a Google Chrome, and then we want to open up Google. Okay, it doesn't need to be necessarily Google Chrome. It can be, for example, Safari or any other browser that you've got. We're going to search for VLC Media Player. Okay, this is an app which is available both for MacBook devices as well as for Windows operating systems. Now we want to hop into the very first website, which is videoland.org. Okay, so you want to tap on download VLC in here, and then the download will start immediately in just a few seconds. There we go. It's downloading VLC 3.0.23 for Mac OS, and in just a couple of seconds, depending on your internet speed, the download should be complete. Here we go. We've got the file already in our computer. Now next thing, I'm going to send the video file here from my iPhone device to my computer. That's a very basic and logic step, right? Because we'll will be performing the conversion process here within our laptop device. So you can send it through email, through AirDrop. In my case, since I have both Apple devices, I'm going to share it through AirDrop to my MacBook device. There we go. The video has been sent here into my MacBook device. We're good to go. Now, let me quickly simply open up the installation file so I can install VLC Media Player within my MacBook device. There we go. Double click, simply transfer VLC to applications folder in just a couple of seconds. There we go. Next up, we'll simply double tap in VLC to launch the app real quick. There we go. It's verifying. It's gonna take you a couple more seconds, and then simply tap on open regardless if you've downloaded it from the internet. There we go. The next thing we're gonna do in here is simply tap on file at the top left corner, and do not worry, even if you do have a Windows operating system, simply tap on file, and then you want to tap here on convert or stream. Okay, it's one of the last options that you've got within that menu or drop down there. Now you want to tap here on open media, and then you're going to browse that specific file, downloaded video. Let's hop into downloads. There we go. The video is right here. I'm going to tap on open, and then we do have an option to choose a profile. I'm going to choose audio down here, Mp3. Okay, so you want to convert it into an audio file, and then you can select the codec. Now, if you're converting it from your computer, you do have more options. You can select different codecs and formats as well. So you do have much space in here, more options. Let's tap on audio Mp3, and then let's choose the destination, save as a file, and then let's browse it here, and then simply select downloads as well. Let me tap on save as entitled, and the process will start in just a few seconds. And then there we go. Conversion has been done. Tap on allow to share the file and save it within your computer. And there we go. If I open up downloads right now, you'll be able to see that we do have a file in here known as untitled, which has already been created real quick. So this is the file. All you want to do is simply open it up with VLC, for example, and we'll be good to go in here. The file will be playing easily here within our MacBook device. There we go. The audio file is playing here within my MacBook device, converted completely into an audio file, and I can simply bounce it back into my iPhone by sending it through AirDrop or email and store it back into my iPhone device. Now, last but not least, the last method that I would recommend you guys to use, it's last because I believe these both two first methods are very useful, is to use a third-party app in here. You can hop into Google real quick and you can search for an app like MP4 to audio, MP3 converter, tap on OK, and you'll be able to see a bunch of websites which are actually providing you or offering this service. For example, this one right here, you can open it real quick. You've got select file, simply tap on select, choose the file from your photo library, for example. Oops, let me simply tap it again, and then select that specific video that you wish to actually convert. In my case, it's this one. Tap on OK. There we go. It's going to take you a couple seconds to load and upload, and then you've got convert to MP3. Tap on convert. This will seamlessly download that specific file, but in this case, you'll need internet to actually send it to the cloud and then to download it. So it's going to take you a couple seconds, and I recommend you this website, which is Cloud Convert, in case you want to convert your video file to an audio file. Next up, you just need to download it and you're good to go. Thank you so much for making it till the end of the video, and if you find my content useful, consider subscribing, like the video, and let me know down in the comment section if you do have any questions or doubts. Thanks for watching Fixed by Shaq, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.